Hello, people out there, whoever's there watching us go live, talk about this book. Hi, we don't know who you are. Nobody's here. So, I don't know.
Oh, wow. Usually we got, oh, here we go. There's Sherry.
There's
Sherry
Sherry.
popped on.
There's Sherry. Hey, Sherry. Well, the little eye up there says there's two people, but I don't know.
I think that counts you and me.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. Does it count us? No, it's Sherry and Vanessa.
So there we go. Hey, Vanessa. And
Sherry
Brenda.
and Vanessa. There we go. There we
There's
go.
Joe.
There we go. There's Joe.
They're all popping in now.
Yeah. I was just talking about you, Joe. Well, I was talking about your Craftably order with Brandy. That's very interesting. Anyhow, Bethany's here and Marion's here now. Okay, we're getting a few more people. Come on in. Come on in. Hang
Come
out.
on in. Grab a spell. Set a spell.
So, Brandy just asked me if I'm feeling better, and I'm like, I feel fine. I feel good. I can't stop the sniffles. Still got the sniffles. They won't go away. And every once in a while, I just get this, like, it's this odd, dry, tickly cough. I'm like, stop. Like, why? What? There's nothing in there. There's nothing to make you cough. Anyhow. So, yeah.
Yep, she does sound better, doesn't she, Joe?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I actually recorded a whole bunch of videos on Sunday and Monday. Not today. I didn't record today because today I've been running around, had to go to the store, had to buy snacks, had to buy some food for Dale, And then I've been gathering my stuff and washing some clothes and packing and things like that. So that's what I've been doing.
I haven't recorded for a little while now, so.
Who hasn't recorded?
Me. I haven't recorded
You haven't
for
recorded? No. Well, I didn't record anything for well over a week. But then I recorded a whole bunch of stuff on Sunday and Monday. I think I only have 4 videos though, so there's gonna be a slight problem. There's not enough videos to make it through my little vacation. Anyhow, right, Joe? Put my pens away somewhere. Oh my God, right? Yep. Last time I went away, he ended up breaking my pens. Hi, Sue.
Hey, Sue.
So, Brandy had to do some reading when she got home today. She wasn't caught up. And then I said, well, I don't think a lot happened. I don't remember a lot happening. You're 35 pages from being caught up. Good, Trina. That's awesome. And then she said just now, she's like, what do you mean not much happened? I'm like, oh, yeah, I kind of forgot about a big thing that happened.
Yeah, something major happened right there in that last little section.
I kind of forgot. Right? So I told Brandy, I said, this part got a little more interesting. I don't know what these people are doing. I mean, they keep making more video games. We get that. And now she's got her own video game. Hi, Kieran. And this one is her video game. And they've talked about it. And they've agreed. And this is yours. And he didn't want her to make it at first.
No, he thought it was going to be a disaster. A disaster. Just like, that other one that she had done. And, and since there's 3 of them in the company, Mark's had to be the tiebreaker. Well, he's like, well, of course Mark's is going to agree to it. You're
sleeping with him. You're sleeping with
him. So
yeah.
Of course he's going to say yes.
Right. Yeah. But I mean, I get the point. She wanted something that was hers, that she created, that was hers, that she could put her stamp on. And why can't the company? I mean, they did those games for them other 2 guys. Who are them other 2 guys? They made one of their games, right? It wasn't. Yeah. It wasn't their game. They made it for somebody else underneath the guise of their company. But anyhow, I'm glad it's turning out. I'm glad she likes the game. He likes the game. The game is a success. It's doing really well. All that good stuff.
Yeah, and even though it's her game, because it's their company, people are still like, trying to ask him questions, but at least he is going, this is her baby.
She did it. She made it. Yeah. And he's being honest about it. Yeah. Not taking any of the credit for it, really. So, yeah.
Anyhow, but it always seems like that Marks has to be that's going to be hard. Was always the mediator. See, now that's going to cause me, dang gummit. He was the mediator.
He's not officially dead yet, is he?
Well, no, it looked like he said he don't.
I mean, he's he's not officially dead yet, I guess, but
I don't know. Based off what it says, it looks like it's like the writing in the sky. They said it's okay to let go, Marks.
Maybe.
And he just.
It's definitely leading you to believe that he's gonna die here, right? But yeah, he's flying over the strawberry field, and but I don't know. He's just gonna keep flying. He's gonna keep flying. He's immortal. He's just gonna keep going. I don't know.
I want his next life to click in. It needs to not die. Because I'm like, gosh, dog it, because he was the in between. Because even when she was pissed off at Sam, Marks was always, there going, but you got to remember this about Sam and this about Sam, and we get her to see, don't write him off. There's all this, and this, and he remembered this about you, and he did this to help you, and
right.
Because he loved both of them, and I just
is anybody surprised that the two of them ended up together? And
no,
is there any surprise there? And they bought a house and all this other stuff, and
she's pregnant with his baby,
right? And now Sam did have a hard time with it because he was like, "She's mine. She's mine. She's always been mine." Well, you might have thought she was yours, but you never really laid claim to her, and
you had plenty of opportunities. There were plenty of opportunities, and he never took those opportunities. So
and she didn't either. Neither one of them acted on it, really. So
nope.
So I mean, let's imagine that Marks is gone, in the strawberry field. Some of the metaphors and I don't get it. I mean, I don't know.
Well, the strawberry fields, that's because of the pattern that Marx's mother, that specific pattern that she, hand dyes and hand did and everything, and it was called like Strawberry Fields or something like that. And so that's why that holds a special, because she's a textile creator.
Well,
and not on computers, hand textile creator.
It's just the whole metaphor type stuff keeps coming around, and I'm just like, just tell us where he's at and what's happening. Just stop with that. I can do without.
I'm so mad because I guess you have the ignorant people, and see, this is one of those that the ignorant people that, because people got married in a game of same sex, you have to go be dumb and stupid. And, that just, oh my God.
I know. It was a game. It was definitely.
It's a flipping game, people.
I know.
That game is not what made that man's wife run off with the other woman. I'm so sorry. That would have happened whether the game had happened or not.
Right.
I'm just like, it's like they look for anything and everything to blame because they don't want to look inward at themselves. And so that's why he gets shot And we still don't know the fate of Ant. Well, no, they said Ant was doing better. That's right. They said Ant was doing better. Yes. And he pulled out. But I'm just like, and then the guy kills himself too, because once again, he couldn't deal with it, but he was going to take somebody else out with him.
Right. Yep. I mean, there's just crazy people in the world. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. There's crazy people out there.
I know. It's just it. I mean, and that's real life. That's true. I mean, that happens. We've got crazy people that they, someone gets fired and the husband or them go into that place and shoot it all up. Why? Because they were fired. I mean, or I want to get a divorce, but I don't want to get a divorce. I just want to be rid of this person. So let's just murder them.
Right.
Like, why does that come in your brain that needs to be the course of action?
No, Lynn, we're not done with the book. We're just to the point where the guy comes and shoots up Marks and Ant and whatnot, and we think Marks is dead.
We think Marks is dead. We think he's gone over the strawberry field.
He's in strawberry fields forever. I don't know. No, so we're not finished. No, not yet. Anyhow, so yeah, some interesting things happened, I guess. I'll say that.
Because I kind of predict that if Marks is truly dead, then we're either going to see that these two get together to do more games in solidarity for Marks and the memory of Marks, or it's going to tear them apart because Marks helped keep them grounded when they wanted to fly off with each other.
I don't know. And I mean, so, she's going to have this baby, right?
She's going to have a little part of Marks with her.
She's having a baby. And so now is Sam going to feel all kind of like protective and want to be helpful because now she's alone without a partner to raise the child, and he's going to step in now and help raise the kid? And are they now going to get, I don't know. Going to get their act together and be together and raise the child together and make video games together and ride off into the sunset? I mean, what? I don't know. No idea.
Be interesting to find out what's going to happen.
Lynn's not saying nothing. I know, Lynn. Don't say nothing. Don't say anything. There is only one of you, Lynn. That is true.
Very true.
You are a one in a million there. Yeah.
But we love our little Lynn.
Yeah. So
she's my dragon sister.
Oh, she's your dragon sister?
She is. She's my dragon sister.
She has little dragons, Little dragons.
Know.
Not big dragons that fly or nothing. Just little dragons.
I want some little dragons.
Well, you could go get some.
I know.
You can go get yourself some. Go,
Wayne says he'll know what he thinks about that.
Okay. Hey, we almost ended up with something. I don't know, bearded dragon maybe. One of Dale's friends' sons had a bearded dragon, and it was at their house because he used to live there. But then he got older and he was moving on and dating girls and moving out and that kind of stuff. But he didn't want to take his bearded dragon, and I don't know whatever happened to the thing. I don't know if it's still there with them or not, or if he ended up eventually taking his little bearded dragon with him. I don't know.
Bearded dragons are very smart too, and they can get really attached to you. They can, they have personalities, and they can, like I've seen one on Instagram that is obsessed with one specific sock, not socks in general, one specific sock. And I mean, I've seen them, and they're so cute.
I've never actually. I mean, I saw that bearded dragon in the cage, and that was about it. That's as close as I got to it. That's as close as I got to that little bearded dragony scaly thing. One of the teachers that I used to teach with, she always had anoles in her class, and I was like, oh, okay. She loved her little anoles, and I was like, all right.
The other thing I'd like to have is an axolotl.
No. Why?
They're so flippin' adorable looking.
They're weird. They're just straight
up adorable looking.
They're really not. They're really not adorable.
They really are. Yes. Oh my God.
They're just weird. They're just weird. They're like overgrown tadpoles or something. What are you? Be something. Be something. What are you?
They're something precious looking.
They're I don't even know what they're supposed to be. Look at Joe's like a what? Right?
Joe, go look up axolotl. They're Pinkie Pie sold by Diamond Art Club is an axolotl.
I bet you Joe wouldn't even know how to look up axolotl, because how do you even spell that word?
Go look up Pinkie Pie in Diamond Art Club. That's an axolotl.
Who knows? What is an axolotl anyhow? How did we get onto little reptiles?
Because we said we love Lynn, and I said Lynn's my dragon sister, and it just went that way.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Anyhow, the book. Anything else interesting to speak of in the book, about the book?
I think we covered everything.
And see, here's my issue with this book. This is the issue with the book. It's not real deep. There's not a whole lot to talk about. There's just not a whole lot to discuss, you know? I don't know. It is what it is.
I don't know. To me, you've got, he wants to get married to her. She said, and he even Mark's proposed to her. She said no. Then she thought she was just sick. Then she thought she had food poisoning. Then she thought she was car sick. And then she took the test and realized she wasn't. And then, now she had to make a decision. What was she going to do? She was going to keep it? Was she not? And she decided to keep it. Mark still wanted to marry her. She doesn't believe in the institution of marriage, but did suggest having the little marriage thing in Mapletown. And Mapletown is booming, but every time it booms, you have, people, because Sam started using Mapletown as where political statements could be made that he had in his little, he could, because he's the mayor of Mapletown. He'd say these little, and so of course every time he did, it would bring out the crazies, like what ended up getting Marks. Because the crazies can't just realize a game is a game. Just stop playing. I don't know anything.
Right. I know. If you don't like it, don't play it. Yeah. Like Sue and Brenda are just like, it's just boring. It's just boring.
I like it. I saw it.
It is kind of boring. I agree. It is kind of boring. I mean, this was the most action I think we've had in a while. This is the most interest in a while. So I was like, they're going to sleep together. Okay, now Sam's going to be pissed off. Okay, but they're going to be together, and they're going to sleep together, and now she's pregnant. Okay, excitement. And then, boom, let's kill him off. Just like that. We read 3/4 of the book to get to something interesting, and now it's like, now what?
Well, that's a matter of perspective, but.
Well, it really was the most interesting thing that's happened so far.
I think there's been interesting things all the way through, but it just is in the eye of the reader.
Yep. Okay. It is different, Joe. I'll just say that. It is different. For sure. So, what are we reading after this, folks? What are we reading after this?
Did we finally come up with a decision?
I don't think we did. Have we decided what we're going to read after this? No, we have not. But we better decide because we'll be done with it.
I thought we were going to do that. The fairy encyclopedia fairy thing.
Is that what we're going to do? What's her name again? I forget her name. What's her name?
Emily
Wild.
Something.
Emily Wild. Encyclopedia of Fairies. Sue wants smut. I don't think there's smut in Emily Wild, Sue.
No, thank you. I'm good for at least another section. You know, a book or two.
A book or two. When's the last time we had smut?
Hooked.
That was a while ago, wasn't it?
It wasn't that long ago. No, I still need a little recovery on that.
Oh man, you would love the Elsie Silver books I've been reading. You'd love them. Oof. Yeah, baby.
Brenda says Caraval.
Those are the two that we have on our list: is Caraval and Emily Wild's Encyclopedia of Fairies, right?
Yep.
It was like not long enough, and it's been too long, Joe. Too long.
I am good. I'm good. My spicy level is still good.
Stop that. We don't need to hear about that. That's disgusting. That's what will make me not read any of the rest of the books from that series, is that graphic bullshit stuff. I don't want anything to do with it. We really are. You're right, Joe. We are definitely different. Yep. Which is what kind of makes this interesting. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, if you think about it, think about two of the best team of movie critics. Well, who are something like Egbert?
Egbert.
They were two movie critics, and they were vastly different in their opinions, but it made it really interesting listening to both of them because they were so different.
Right.
Yes, I'm still traumatized.
We're both traumatized by that book for different reasons. Yeah.
And every time I see Chris, I keep meaning to give it to him, and I keep forgetting. It needs to come out of the house.
Why? You think he would like to read that?
Oh, he wanted to. He's asked me for it, and I keep forgetting it.
Oh. Wow.
I told him he's got to remind me before we meet that I got to bring it.
I gotcha. All right. Well, we've tossed both of those titles around. We had Caraval and we have Emily Wild and Lynn. Are you talking? You're talking about a lizard now, I'm assuming, right? We're just referencing a lizard.
I'm pretty sure lizards' tongues are not slimy.
I bet they are.
Siskel and Ebert. Thank you, Bethany. Siskel and Ebert.
I bet they are. I bet they got little slimy ass tongues, I'm sure.
No. I know snakes don't have slimy tongues.
Snakes don't have slimy tongues?
No.
How do you know this? Have you?
Because I've held snakes and their little tongue is flickered out.
You've been up close to a snake's tongue? Has it licked you?
Yeah. One of the guys at my school, he used to have a baby python named Baby, and he would bring it, and we'd be in band practice, and Baby would love to curl up. She'd curl up and put her little head right here, and she'd flick out her tongue because that's how they scent. That's how they smell. She'd flick out her little tongue, and it wasn't slimy.
No, thank you. I don't want no snake licking on me. It ain't gonna happen.
They're not licking. That's how they smell.
They're not putting their tongue on me. That's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
Certain snakes are really, like constrictors, pythons, boa constrictors. Those are all good because constrictors, they don't bite unless they're scared.
Someday I'll share the story of the python in my life. I'll share the story of the python in my life with you. It's an interesting story. Yeah, well, tongue with sex, that's a whole different thing, Sue. We're not talking about snakes here, though. That's a different story. Right? Mm-hmm.
I know, Lynn, their food is cute because depending on when they're small, you can get them little mice, and the mice are cute. And then when they get bigger, like Rocky Balboa, when he got the size that he was.
The mice are cute. Is that what you just said? The mice that you have to feed to the snakes? They're cute. They're dead. They're dead.
They are. They are.
They're dead. They're usually frozen. Dead.
No. Actually, alive. No. You generally tend to get them alive and put them in there alive.
Yeah. No. I know. Well. Yeah. No. Gross.
Because they need that, especially for constrictors. They have to be able to. Because if they don't hunt and squeeze
I would rather have the mouse. Thank you very much. Give me the mouse. I'll take the mouse.
And then, of course, when pythons or boas get too big, where you'd be feeding them way too many mice, then you have to move on to things like rabbits.
Well,
feed them rabbits.
Pray to God nobody has a snake that big living in their house. How do you know what Joe got, Sherry? How do you know the paintings that Joe got? I don't know the paintings that Joe got, and he sent me a picture of his package that came today.
Wow.
I don't even know. I don't even know what he got. How do you know that?
Yeah, I don't know what Joe got. What you got, Joe? What you got, Joe?
I have no idea. Mine will be here Friday. I will not be.
Sherry's got whatever they are plus the snowman. I've got to wait until.
Oh, he posted in the group. Okay. All right. Okay.
So I can't wait. I'll be ordering mine when I get paid. I got to get the end of the month to get
here. I already ordered mine. I
want them.
Like I said, mine will be here Friday.
I want them.
Friday. Okay. I gotta go eat some dinner and finish packing my clothes, and I gotta pack up my diamond painting at some point and my light pad and things like that.
When do you come back?
I don't know when we get here. It's a road trip. Girls on a road trip, When we leave Sunday, and then we're going to stop and see Michael and Amy and probably have lunch and stuff with them and whatnot. And then we head on our merry way. So I don't know how long it takes us on our merry way to return home. I don't know.
Okie dokie.
I couldn't tell
Brenda, you. I don't know. I think y'all have to be the final decider between the two books.
Right? Okay, everybody right now, real quick. Put your vote in there. Put it in there real
Emily
quick.
Wilde or Caravel?
Yep, Emily Wilde or Caravel. There you go.
I vote Emily Wilde.
And I don't have Emily Wilde. I only got Caravel, so I'd have to
yeah, I'm jelly because you get to go have fun at a retreat.
Right? I didn't think I'd ever actually make it to this retreat. Right?
Sherry says Emily Wilde.
Emily Wilde.
Brenda says Emily Wilde.
There's two Emilys. Two Emilys.
Plus me.
We're not counting you right now.
My vote is what Mindy wants. Oh, wow, Sue. Marion says Emily Wilde.
You know what's coming out this fall?
What?
A new Nicholas Sparks. Yeah. Yay. I'm excited for that.
I got to go look up them Vampire Brothers.
Okay, so we got a couple Emily Wildes. I know, right, Joe? It's coming. It's coming this fall.
It's Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies, I think.
Yep. That is what it's called. Emily Wilde, Encyclopedia of Fairies. And Emily Wilde, this is the first book. There's another one after this one, too. There's a second one now. Emily Wilde is the person in the book. It's not who it's written by or anything. That's the person in the book who's researching the fairies. She researches the fairies.
Got to research them and get it all down.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly, you're supposed to be a non-biased researcher.
She studies the fairies. She's an expert. She's a genius scholar, a meticulous researcher, writing the world's first encyclopedia about fairy lore. But Emily Wilde is not good at people. She could never make small talk at a party or even get invited to a party. And she prefers the company of her books, her dog, Shadow, and the fair folk to other people. So when she arrives in the hardscrabble village of Homestead, sorry, that's what it looked. Yes, we got to finish the book first, Sherry, but then we got to be ready for the next one.
And we do finish it this time, right?
Yes, yes. Emily has no intention of befriending the gruff townsfolk, nor does she care to spend time with another new arrival, her dashing and insufferably handsome academic rival, Wendell, who manages to charm the townsfolk and muddle up Emily's research and utterly confound and frustrate her. But as
so there's going to be a love connection somewhere.
Probably. But as Emily gets closer and closer to uncovering the secret of the hidden ones, the most elusive of all the fairies, lurking in the shadowy forest outside the town, she also finds herself on the trail of another mystery. Who is this Wendell person? And what does he really want? To find the answer, she'll have to unlock the greatest mystery of all. Her own heart. She has to unlock her heart.
Yeah, so far everybody's voted for Emily Wilde.
I guess we're reading Emily Wilde. She's been on our list for a while.
Yeah, she has been. She was on there. Yeah, she's been on there for a while.
So that means I got to put that puppy in my cart and buy it.
Yeah, yuppers.
$16.
Let's hope. I don't think that we're going to get earth-shattering sex for you. But
maybe we can get
there's going to be some little something.
Maybe we can get a little hanky-panky. Can we have a little hanky-panky?
There'll probably be some little hanky-panky going on in there.
A little hanky-panky, maybe. It's a good length, Joe. 352 pages. I like that. It's a good length. Yes. Yep. I like it. All right. Okay. Sue said bummer. What's a bummer? Oh, that there's no real wild sex. Well, we don't know that.
Well, we don't know yet. We don't know yet. There could be. It could be. No. Like, I didn't think that there was going to be any sex in the Court of Thorn and Roses either.
Oh, yeah.
I was wrong. There was some.
Lynn.
And everybody's talking about how spicy these books are.
Lynn, slow your roll, girl. Slow your roll. We're not even finished with this one yet. Don't start reading this one yet. Don't start reading it yet. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay? Don't.
Lynn.
I know. What are we going to do with her? Right?
She's just determined. She's determined.
Oh, the next one sounds kind of interesting, too. Anyhow, more about the fairies. Huh?
I'm telling you, fairies can be exotic and erotic. You never know. We don't know what's going to happen.
Right? It could be.
They may take her and just do some untoward stuff to her.
Well, we shall find out, won't we?
We'll find out.
All right. Well, I smell some food cooking. We're going to have some food, and I got to finish packing my clothes and be ready to roll in the morning.
Yeah, Wayne said something. You heard him. He was saying something about cooking, but I don't smell nothing.
Well, maybe it's a not very raw aromatic meal.
Either that or he's decided he's waiting to start it. Huh?
Lynn, go read something else. Go read something else for a while. You got a while.
Find a different book.
You got like 2 weeks before you need to have read any of this book. So go read something else. Go read your Blackwoods Men or whatever they are. Them vampires.
You're gonna have to give my bestie a hug for me.
Alrighty, I can do that. All right. We're gonna let you guys go, and we will see you Hopefully I'm home on Tuesday. Next Tuesday.
Yeah, because I will be. I dropped that class thing, so
right. So hopefully
I'm gonna be here.
Because I'm like, if we leave Sunday and we travel a ways, and then we got Monday, even if we had to stop on Monday night too, we'd be home on Tuesday. It's not gonna take. I'll be here Tuesday. All right.
Because you and Angie are driving together, right?
Yes. Yep.
Lord, you two on a road trip. Ooh, watch out, everybody. Watch out, Texas.
I am technically riding because she drives and she always wants to drive. So there's that. Anyhow.
Watch out, Texas. Mindy and Angie are on their way.
Right. Look out. Look out. And all the places in between that we encounter people, just look out. Look out.
All right.
All right. See you guys next week. All righty. Sorry that there might not be videos every day, but that's just the way it's got to be. I think I'm going to do a live whip and chat tomorrow. What do you think? From the car. Wouldn't that be interesting? Just a live whip and chat from the car? Huh.
Yeah, go for it. Although I don't know what you're going to be whipping. Are you going to be crocheting?
Maybe. I don't know. I'll just call it a whip and chat. I'll just call it a chat in place of my whip and chat. How's that? Because I didn't do one last week.
There you go. There you go.
It'll just be a live chat.
Marion, Kara, and I are the same way.
Live chat. All right.
Do a little live chat. Everybody enjoy.
Catch everybody up with what's been going on. All right. See you guys later. Have a good night. Enjoy